Hello everyone, and welcome back to my series called Pack to Pokedex. This is where I open booster packs to collect one of each Pokemon to make my own personal Pokedex. I am also including collecting one of each from each region, so that's why the Pokedex counter will be a little weird at the end of the video. Today I am opening the Pokemon Collector's Chest with pencil case. This includes a tin lunchbox, which is very nice, 3 Hisuian cards, Voltorb, Growlithe, and Sneasel, which unfortunately I will not include into my Pokédex because I don't like including things that are advertised. I only like to include things that I open actually from packs. It also contains a Pokemon coin, 4 Pokemon sticker sheets, which I distributed to some of my friends. None of us will probably use them, but they are very nice. And also a mini portfolio Pokemon case, so you can put your favorite Pokemon cards in those and brag to all your friends at the school yard. A Pokemon notebook and a Pokemon live code card. The packs that are included in this are from Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, Astral Radiance, and Fusion Strike. Some of these I have opened, but some of these I've opened a lot of in my previous pack openings. And if you're curious of what I've already opened and what's already included in my personal Pokédex, go back to the original, the first episode, watch that one, watch the second one. I'll of course link the playlist and the first video in the description. Let's get to opening some of our packs. I also would like to start out by saying that me and my camera guy were kind of on a time crunch before we opened these, so we did pre-rip the tops of them, because if you have watched my first 2 videos, it takes me a long time to open mine, so much to the point where I have to edit how long it takes me to open a pack of Pokemon cards, as if I'm not in my mid-20s and should know how to open some cards. We also get a melodic right there. I will always show the prices at the bottom according to the price chart. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't upset you guys that we pre-opened them. It doesn't benefit me in any way to load these, and it's not like I really have good luck anyways. So hopefully that doesn't upset you. We won't do it that often except for when we're on time crunch, because it's kind of rare that we can get together and open Pokemon cards together because we have jobs and whatnot. But yeah, back to opening cards. We get a reverse holo Clang, and then right after we get a holographic Ariados. I do post the pricing to pretty much every reverse holo, holographic, or full art card, even if they're not like high in value, mainly because I like to go in it with the perspective of someone like me watching a Pokemon card video. I don't know anything about these cards and their prices, and sometimes when I see a pack opening and I see a holographic, I'm going, ooh, that's really cool, and turns out it's not worth anything. So I like to post all the prices of like special-ish cards, just so new viewers like myself can see the rarity of them actually. Yeah. A good instance is like this, the Radiant Alakazam. Me and my friend both, when we pulled this, it was awesome. We hyped up, and then of course we see that if even you get a PSA 10, it's $30 right now. Granted, that price will probably elevate over years and years of time. But yeah, this whole series isn't about building up value or anything. It's about getting cards I think look super cool, putting it and having it in my own personal Pokédex. It's like having my favorite boys all hanging out together. So whenever I decide what goes in, it's not based on value or even holographics. It's honestly what I look at. I'm like, ooh, that's either cool, cute, badass, and then it goes into the portfolio. reverse holo or holo of the trainer cards, I kind of get a little upset because I don't count those into my Pokedex, so they kind of just sit in a box somewhere. Or maybe one day I'll sell them or give them away, but I just have no use for the trainer cards or energy cards or anything else that isn't just Pokemon. Right here, we pull a reverse holo Leafeon, which I'm pretty sure is up there with my most valued card. It might be the most valued card in the Pokedex. So we pull Phalanx a lot, but then we pull 2 of the exact Bronzors back to back, which we also did in the last video. So I don't know how often that actually happens, but I want to spoil it. It does happen again later on in this video. I just feel like it keeps happening to me. As we pull, honestly, one of my favorite cards that we collected in this full art Gengar. I think it's very cool. And then of course we pull the full art of Delphox V, which I think back-to-back full arts I enjoy a lot better than back-to-back Bronzors. That might just be me, but yeah. And at the end of every bunch of pack openings that me and my friend do, I like to show my favorite cards that I've pulled from there. I first like to show the non-holographic and special cards because they deserve love too, and then I show the special and holo and reverse holo cards that I've pulled from that pack opening. And then I like to show the cards that I've opened that are going to replace the pre-existing ones in the Pokedex. And I do not like to show other duplicates because eventually that's going to be all the cards I open a pack opening, so I only show the ones that will replace the pre-existing ones. Here, I decided to open some more packs. This first one I opened because it was gifted to a friend of mine, and of course I wanted to open it in front of him to show him what cards I got. Again, if that upsets you, I'm sorry, but I have no benefit of faking a Pokemon pack at this point in my life. But yeah, it was a nice gift from a friend. I get another Indeedee, which I swear I've pulled one in every pack opening. I think I have so many reverse holos, I've lost count. I think it's 4. I get a holo Meowscarda, if that's how you say it, and then a full art Pawmot, which, that being a gift from a friend, was really cool. And of course, I looked at him like, haha, you don't have this, but I do. Of course, I've got to brag to my friend, who's the one that records all of my videos. He's also building his own Pokedex off the side. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, or else I'd plug it. The goal of getting these 4 Paldea Evolve packs, I am in desperate need of a Tyranitar. It's my favorite card, well, not card, but my favorite Pokemon of all time. So that's all I want. And of course the guy that's recording it has pulled 2 before this pack opening. We go get these cards together. He starts opening them while I'm eating so he can just record. And I kid you not, he opened a Tyranitar right in front of me. So opening these 4 cards, it is my absolute goal to get a Tyranitar. I do want to point out that I do think it's cool that 3 cards in a row was 2 reverse holos and then 1 holographic cards. None of them are too special, but I just thought that was kind of cool. And when we pull another Palmot, which I honestly think that card art was so sick, having to decide between those 2 cards at the end of the video was very hard for me to do. And like I said, we pulled 2 of the same art. I mean, granted, one of them's reverse holo, but 2 of the same art of the Crocodores back to back together. We also get, reverse holo Jigglypuff and then a holo Minecraft monster. Even though I was excited to pull a reverse holo Tikatuff, which is one of my favorite evolutionary lines in the new game, I did not get a Tyranitar. Again, it will keep eluding me, but eventually I'll get it. Here, of course, I show my favorite things that I pulled, first being the non-holos, being a bunch of good boys, and then eventually it'll go into the special cards. I honestly thought that opening these cards was pretty great, opening a brand new booster box from a brand new gen. I pretty much got all new cards into the Pokedex. Granted, I don't really have the pages for all of these Pokedex entries because I only have it to, I think, like 870 of Pokedex numbers. Eventually, I will get more pages so I can get them all in there so it's more aesthetically pleasing for the end of the video. But I'm kind of lazy sometimes. But yeah, right here I had to choose between 2 very good arts, but then I eventually choose the full art just barely. At the end of each video, I like to show my binder to show the progress that we have been making in every video. Of course, I can't add the stack of Scarlet and Violet cards, but yeah, this is the Pokedex that we have so far built up, and that's the end of the pack opening. It was very successful. Today, we have opened an additional 12 booster packs, making 30 total. We have now collected 188 out of 1,069. Last video, we ended off at 117. So we added a whole 71 more Pokemon to our cards. But last video we ended off on 38 duplicates. We have almost doubled our duplicates, making 75. And I'm not calling like it has to be exact art to be a duplicate. It's the same Pokemon. You know what I mean? I'm trying to show how many of the same cards I have to cycle through to make the exact Pokedex that I want. And of course now there's 75 cards that are not in here. Besides trainer cards, because we don't include those. But anyways, that's the Pokemon. That's the Pack to Pokedex. I don't know why I said that's the Pokemon. That's not what we're doing. That's the Pack to Pokedex video for the day. I can't wait to open some more cards. I am planning to opening the new set that's releasing August 11th. Which is, next weekend. But hopefully I have that video out semi on time. Because, views and whatnot. But I'm very excited to open those. I'll see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy seeing the rest of my Pokédex. Until next time. Bye-bye.